At the same time, there will be some customers who will say, I want to use KVM as a hypervisor. Now, KVM as a hypervisor, as you all know, is a Linux-based hypervisor. While VMware is the market leader today, Linux-based companies are also looking at options as this, right? It's an enterprise class hypervisor today, and this again has a lot of the capabilities along with your flex that we're able to deliver. Some of them are not only automation plans, which I spoke about, but we're able to create system policies for a set of VMs, right? So that's what we call system pools. Resource controls for a set of VMs. So you can allocate specific resource controls for CPU, memory, network, or I/O for KVM. We're able to do green pools and performance hotspot detections on KVM environments, right? And able to do multi-VM workload deployment as well. And we spoke of all these things. The key here is, even with Linux, we're able to enhance the power of KVM as a hypervisor. With VMware, we were able to make it more hardware aware so that you could take control of your infrastructure and your hypervisor at one shot. With KVM, we're able to make KVM even better because integrating it directly at a code level with the hardware makes a big difference. But what about Hyper-V? Right? Hyper-V 2012 has got an assist Microsoft System Center where we are able to directly integrate with Microsoft System Center Configuration Manager, where you can do your driver firmware updates on IMM and UEFI, where we're able to do health monitoring of the servers using System Center Operations Manager. We are able to integrate with the VM Manager. So we are able to integrate physical events that occur and have them reflected and actions taken by the virtual environment to counter those issues. And of course, we also have the entry-level Essentials Plus bundle integrated. But the most important thing is this integrates with system architecture, with Microsoft System Center Orchestrator as well. So the entire hardware gets integrated by Microsoft System Center. So for a customer, now you do not have to worry about managing multiple systems of server, storage, networking, hypervisor. Now you do all of it at one go, right? And that's the value of this. For example, what all can we do? You can do configuration manager using for OS deployment. Deploy your Windows OS, right? Or enable upless seamless update management for IBM servers, right? So the firmware update gets done with zero downtime because the hardware manager does it by moving the virtual machines. The networking ensures that your virtual machines, when migrating, the VLAN settings are not changed, and all of that gets done seamlessly, right? In fact, one of the most important thing is you also have the integration with the virtualization layer, which gives you the ability to monitor alerts for the physical host resources in the virtualized environment, right? Now, within FSM itself, if you're using KVM, for example, what you're seeing now are some screenshots of the console that give you the capability to manage your virtual servers, do lifecycle management, create topology maps, which is there on the lower bottom right of the screen, create an empty virtual server, or deploy an existing virtual appliance that you created, which contains the operating system as well as in the application. You can edit these servers as and when they're running, and obviously relocate as you need. FSM becomes a single point of control when doing PowerVM and KVM environments. When it comes to VMware and Hyper-V, the control is given over to the VMware and Hyper-V consoles, so that you as customers can start getting you know, a seamless environment. Now I'm going to pause over here because this is the point that I want to make. It is, things are, because our industry is getting really, really complicated, customers have always wanted something, vendors, to come back and simplify things, right? And FSM becomes your central window, right? Now, we're also able to do image management. Now, here's the interesting part. There's a concept of virtual appliances coming in where not only do you create a VM, but you create a VM and deploy an OS, get the app running, all of that created at your site. Then, when you want to replicate that same application at a different level, you're able to capture that as an appliance on this system. And this works with both VMware and KVM as well as Power VM, right? So VMware also has it, and we're able to integrate the VMware's appliance as well. So if you think about it this way, the clear aspect here is when I want to do virtualization and I want to when I want to get my system to be a little smart, very smart, the system is able to, not only since it has access to the hardware resources, you will also need access to the network and the storage, and create intelligent actions that you can set off as policies to various customers, right? And as you can see on the slide, there are some screenshots as well as you know, some capabilities that you can do with availability automations, relocation of virtual workloads in response to predictive host failures without disruption, restarting virtual workloads when a host fails, automate remote restart of virtual workloads in response to a host failure with minimal disruption, and so on and so forth. Now remember, that's what KVM and VMware